Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Imperator Rome Thebes. We are at war with Carthage once again. But this time, Carthage declared war on us. We initially had plans on fighting against Carthage in the future to take the rest of the Africa region, but however, they beat us to the punch. The Carthaginians' main goal on the First Carthaginian Hellenic War, which is in fact the second of the Greco-Punic Wars, or the Hellenic-Punic Wars. But again, they still have a formidable navy, whereas we are far more experienced in these matters. We almost have just as many elephants as they do, but they got a lot of infantry and cavalry and a few chariots, which comes from Canutia, which is a client state to Carthage, which I don't know if they'll come all the way down here for it. And of course, ourselves, the Hellenic League, and many of our subjects will be there, and their subjects will be there too. Their war goal is to basically retake all the areas that they have lost. And since we were caught off guard, that they launched a surprise offensive against us, and that we did not put up any form of combat against them, as no battles are being fought yet, but they are taking over the cities and areas. Karkhedon, the Greek name of Carthage, is about to fall. And we were about to, and we had plans on turning Carkhedon into another metropolis. That we were going to bring its city back to prominence, but now, well, they're in a state of war. And they're being invaded, and they will soon, this fort, and Karkhedon will fall to the Carthaginian forces. And what's more absurd about this situation is that we recognize the Punic people as a integrated culture. We gave them rights, and we defended their rights at the expense of the Phrygians, Walherics, Iberos, and us Boeotians. So, it's like, yes, we gave the Punic greater rights, but now they're being greeted as liberators. When these armies come marching in, those Punic people, which are in their absolute majority there, with some Numidians out and about, as I said, they're likely being greeted as liberators, if you want to look at it more realistically this way. While we, Greek forces, have to withdraw further away from the safety of the front line. And one thing's for certain, we have friendly reinforcements coming in, which will take a while to start a counteroffensive against the Carthaginian forces to push them out of the region. And this time, we don't want to punish them by going to advance this far, but rather just only the areas that is part of the region of Africa. Those are the areas we'll take. And the city-states will have to either be conquered to be part of the Hellenic League, or become client states, as there is room to have a few client states. Because we were thinking about integrating Ionia because of the food shortages that it's been suffering as of late. I mean, we tried our best, but it isn't enough. Matter of fact, dogs don't do nothing for us, so get this out of here. Get the grain in. Help them with the food shortage, so I can solve their problem temporarily. Do a little management before the war escalates. And the other day I said that, you know, we considered Gordian as to be our second capital of the Hellenic League, because we often send an army there, as it's an unruly region. But look, there's a lot of room. and not a lot of people, well, they are going to be migrating here, and nobody's migrating away from Gordian. But again, it's a mix of Greeks and Phrygians here. But everybody's Hellenic, 100%. And I still have one free provincial investment, which I'll make religious endowments. Because there's a structure here. Where is it? But again, you gotta do something to make this area more desirable. Yeah, just do it. Probably build another aqueduct. Just looking around. Not to mention there's a little city next door, next to Gordian. Ah, here's another. This is to encourage migration speed, you know, come faster. Just want to make it more attractive. Because Gordian is the heart of Hellenic League's Phrygia. Greek Phrygia. And also I'd love to see Gordian become a metropolis, which metropolis often live in the coast, but we're trying to make this an exception. A lot of time, but now it's time for war. As we solve the little domestic issues a little. But we can't watch over every little area. But remember, if it reaches to 0, the Browns will rebel against this owner as an independent country. Which means, you know, since we can't transport Alexandros because he's a disloyal gambler, if there's any rebellions around here, he could solve it, but not over there. We can't tell him what to do. But that's the one army we'd be willing to leave behind. And if the Carthaginians dare to invade Greece, he can take care of it. As well as all the other subjects. You know, here's a good question. Why aren't you a client state to us? You could be useful to us. You have a port. You only got a small army. We'll be hard pressed to improve relations. It's a democratic republic after all. Anyways. Look, we have good land generals, but we're lacking in admirals. Especially this important fleet, which has the heavy ships, but we found a man. Before I was recording, we found a man. Even though he's a chancellor, but he's not that loyal over there because he's been overlooked. And we can recruit him. So let's befriend him. Mind you, he's corrupt, he's sarcastic, he's the ore master. That's the important thing why I want him to be in the Navy. So yes, as I point at him right now, Boss Sassanid, we want you in the Hellenic Navy. Let's be friends. I notice he has a plot to assassinate somebody here. You know, we've tried to improve relations numerous times and try to make him a client state as well. We'll see to it. Last couple of appeals to possibility of bringing them in as client states. and later befriend whoever is the ruler there. That's another way we can do. And that way we can make a feudatory instead of Klein because he's a Greek. Macedonia in particular. Alright. Troops will be on their way and we'll begin the counteroffensive. Carthaginian armies arrived on the scene. Karkhedon has fallen. We're pulling back. We may pull back a little further now that they have a large presence there. We haven't engaged in combat, but for once, our best warrior will turn his head. Because, again, we have enough manpower to last a world war. Syracuse will provide a distraction by having Sicilian forces here. Be on guard. Karkhedon has fallen. None of the population were enslaved, surprisingly. But they're going to begin their march south. But we're waiting for more reinforcements. Come on, get to your ships. You're slacking off now. This navy will be inactive until the admiral arrives. Just in case. Reinforcements have arrived. I'm here too, but we had to pull back. 39 cohorts. You've got too much light infantry. It's all because of you, young man. Do support him. I'll stay back until reinforcements come. Such as Minis, the one with all the war elephants. That was the high priest of Hellenic. Low statesmanship, but more loyal. Care about loyalty. That's the only disloyal character is Alexandros, the pretender to the throne. She'll turn 15 this year. And it appears she did pick up a little bit of charisma. The last time I checked. That's a modest price. There you go. Here they come. Minis, get the elephants up. Their offensive will stop here. And then we'll be coming in to bolster the forces. And we're bringing the cavalry as well, but that depends on the situation over in Phrygia. Because there's a likely rebellion during the course of this war. But then again, we didn't use the cavalry that much to fight against the Romans. This was to defend Greece, but I think we may have to give them a new assignment. Because at this rate, during this course of the war, this is going to be bad. And having a corrupt governor doesn't help either. Should we spend it? Because I need that. For a slightly faster corruption reduction. That's mainly all naval. Willing to gamble on it. less money. And hopefully less corruption if the governors don't do anything stupid. But I don't know if we can really rely on Alexandros to deal with any possible rebellions. Occupation doesn't seem to change, despite the fact we gave them rights. But I think the cavalry should be brought over here. Send them. And friendly reinforcements will be en route from our subjects, unless they're heading to Sicily to assist the Syracusans, which would be fine. I mean, it doesn't look like it's got any fortifications. There's only one here, in this. No war exhaustion yet, but once they occupy more, it's going to happen. As we await for the arrival of the Phrygian admiral. I regret my decision already, but let's just have a moderate gift that should satisfy. Again, I really want him in. If I make us on, he probably won't go for it. I mean, I give him this. I mean, the chances of befriending the man. So try a moderate gift. I'll be in debt for a while. I'll be willing to take a penalty for this. There we go. Shit. A waste of money. We can inspire disloyalty and then recruit him. There you go. It will go down during the course of the war. Right, now he's here. Sign him to this fleet. He's the oar master, which means this, even this heavy ships, it'll move a bit faster. You know, that old admiral, he's a Phrygian too. What's up with the Hellenic Navy and that's ran by Phrygians? Paphlagonian, we'll put you in case you get into conflict. As you are sent to go pick up the cavalry for further assistance because the Carthaginians will fight and will fight hard. But I'm about to take a penalty in deficit. It's just a gamble. That's what this is. The morale's not all the way up. Reorganize. This is gonna have an army morale recovery to go up faster. Change plans. Land here. And Carkhedon from Lysimachia. Bilkshan Zoroastrian. I'm not sure about appointing him. But I'll be willing to put him there. Even though he's a leper. Let's do this. is their best general, I believe. He's a Celto-Iberian. He's confident. There's no heavy cavalry here. He's energetic, and he's plain-speaking. No, their best general's right behind him. Even though he's Gauti, so he would have been a lot better, but he's very old. So they're going to be occupying into there soon. Change course. Land here. While we're trying to increase the morale here. Our dire fiscal management means we can no longer support national efforts in scientific progress. The money we save may be of less relief. There's no telling how this might affect us in the long run. Alright, we get this huge stimulus or whatever, but the progress would be abandoned and thus reducing research points. I'll take that penalty. It was a gamble, but it seems to be paid off. Morale's full. Ready? Let's move out. Friendly reinforcements will be on their way soon. And deploy the fleets. Because they're out there. And they have to be stopped. Requesting pickup. Sent to the North African front. Well, how do I consider it? What's the naval range? And who's the general? Oh, of course, another Phrygian. Told you, half the Greek militaries ran by Phrygians. But anyways. Don't know if I really want to risk it. And that is to send the transport fleet to drop the cavalry off behind enemy lines and try to cause much damage as possible. But don't you know, even though there's 30,000, there's a lot more back there? It's too risky. I mean, you're better off, occupying Sicily just to slow them down. No fortifications in Sardinia as far as we're concerned, either in Corsica. It'll slow them down, and that would, knock the maximum manpower down a bit. But again, it's going to be a long-lasting war. But I'm not risking the cavalry. They should be reinforced because all of their armies will be coming down here and they'll be descending upon here. So, send it. It's down here. We're not risking attacks from behind enemy lines, raids, if you will, because there's a lot more of them out there. This is basically the first wave of the offensive, but now we will launch our counter-offensive against them. Our side might win, even though we're not force marching. Might win, but it'll soon turn in our favor, and they'll be coming in too. Go. Oh, it's a bad one. You're using skirmishing. They have more discipline than we do because they have Tanit with them. Tanit is the Canaanite goddess of theirs. That increases discipline. So they're using this omen. They called upon Tanit to help them fight better. Morale's for longer lasting fights, but discipline is to have more effectiveness, combat effectiveness. And we can't call upon Heracles until 2 years. So this would be during the early part of the counteroffensive. Reinforcements are coming, hang on. One last thing regarding Karkhedon, as we're just trying to make it the place to be. Further increasing the population capacity and trying to encourage migration to there. As I said, making Karkhedon as our unofficial second capital of the Hellenic League, because past basilisks often go over there when they run the army. It's almost like it's second residence. So it begins. I mean, we didn't want to let them, go all the way over here. But change course. This area is saved, so land here. You're up. Take the city back. Liberate this area. I'll be back here. You rest up. Reorganize yourself. You're the best general, and it's going to take a long time for you to get your morale back up and reinforcements. You're the best army out of all of us. Because we need you. You're the best general. Most qualified. But we'll engage the smaller fleets soon, once they're over there. And the Carthaginians, they have 137 ships, possibly more, as the course of the war. Alright. Reinforcements have arrived. You are to take this fort, because we can't advance through there until that fort goes down. In which we'll subsequently widen the front line to include all of this. We have to occupy all of this. Their goal is to retake Africa. Our goal is to expand the region of Africa, but we will go nowhere near Numidia. Not yet, at least. And also take over the city-states, or make them client states in return. They snuck some of them in Magna Greece. He can't do anything about that. Damn it. Change route. Head to Heraclea. I guess they will take up defensive role after all. Supposed to get further insistence, but paranoia is going to be running in because they may send everybody to Magna Graecia. Because a Magna Graecia offensive cannot happen. We're going to prevent that from doing so. Syracuse can't do it. This is why I hope these guys would have become client state after that last war. You gotta pay attention to all of these then. This coming October she'll turn 16. Unless we have a son and it will change the line of succession. I'm 57, I got plenty of years left in me. Old Scarus. Fortunately, he's depressed. He's a lunatic and has dementia. His health would be declining very fast. Give it by next year, we'll replace him before he dies because of his declining health, and we know a suitable replacement. Scarus ain't as good as he used to be. Be on standby. Until the fort's taken down. See, we cannot advance further. And I am not risking any navies. I mean, we have this available where we could just easily transport them across. But we would risk isolation from, you know, troops to get on board ships, and then it's going to take time for them to be landed too, unless... Retake that port, where they'll have safer landings, so it'll be faster to transport a few across. But we have no visual, so we don't know how many of them are out there. But we do have the range to search and maybe attempt to destroy the Carthaginian fleet, but wait for the others. And we'll begin our search. Sighted. We'll go as far as we dare. We'll patrol as far as over there. You'll take the scenic route. Then meet up here. Although this one can go slightly faster than this fleet, but if it is ever under attack, change course and assist them. They're making a mess of things up here. Go down awfully a lot faster than originally anticipated. We'll see. Okay, no need to ship them across. Since we have no more reinforcements, except for Alexandros, who's going to... Admiral 3rd Navy, oh no. Oh, wait a minute. That's the one with the one ship. Never mind. Never mind about him. That's not going to add too much of the power base. Governor of Phrygia. So once we get this fort down, it's open season from there. While the Navy will be on patrol. Oh, we got something here. Get ready to assist. Same for me, same for you. He ain't ready yet. But we'll see. Movement block, move up. Got him. Captured one of their generals. Fall back. You too, because apparently you were the best general. We didn't have time. Shut everything. Also, he isn't going to be around much longer. One of the good men. No sign of the Carthaginian fleets. Cavalry has landed. Hunt him down. We'll move around here. As you leave, and we'll be sent you to the front. Unless you want to cause damage by occupying Sardinia and Corsica, which would hurt their maximum manpower, and subsequently their economy a bit. I don't think there's any harm out there in assisting them, so let's move up too. Ready? Begin to prepare to move. Unless, we'll send you over here to occupy the port. You know, let's get ahead of time. Stop before you go assist the Navy. Send them up here. Have fun out there. Straight ahead. We'll fight them. We got them. Gee, why can't we recruit you? But however, he's too damn loyal. Which of course, you can only be done on foreign characters when he lives over there. Foreign citizen. Phew. Oh, excuse me. Okay. To me, he's far talented. It's just you can't, you know. But the problem is, he's from over there. And so it's impossible to recruit him. But he must be free in order to give him status. Citizenship status, easy for me to say. But he has a good chance to escape anyhow. And he'll be put back to action. Shall we risk it? There's 59 of our ships and many of theirs. They have a damn good admiral. But they don't have many ships. They're outnumbered. We should engage them. Because they're the ones that, well, they didn't send them over there. For the time being, liberate the areas. And once you're done, we're going to be sending you back. Decisive, and captured him. We did take over immediate ship, but it kind of defeats the purpose. Not that this captured ship is the only one that's damaged. It's not even that damaged. So, where are you going, by the way? Wait, we've engaged. Probing attacks, bird tactic here. Probing attack. Adopted by Galman. Okay. Continue on your way. Go meet them any way you can. Just to join up with the rest. And why hasn't this fort fallen? We're risking him out there. When will he arrive? On the 9th. I mean, we're far outnumbered here. Side might lose. There's a mix of ships out there, and this isn't going to do well. Stop. That means they're coming into a system. Uh-oh. Fall back. Things are about to escalate. Slow down so we can get an easier understanding. Move up. Reinforcements have arrived. Things are about to get crazy here. Move. We're doing well on the naval front. They're pulling back, they thought better. Gosh, they're stubborn. Battle's about to start. All forces move in. Sixth and 7th Army are moving in. This is their best general so far. See what tactics we come up with to counter it. What has he got? He's using phalanx, but he's using envelopment. Counter envelopment with shock action. That's not going to do much. I mean, we don't have those kind of units that would be more effective against that. We'll just hold them off with skirmishing then, as you were. What we need is someone like him. He's got the right composition for it. Really outnumbering them there. Get him from behind. They're pretty much just standing there, just watching on in horror. Hard-fought naval battle. We lost 48, while they lost 38. Damn it. We lost 4 of the mega polyremes. But we've captured a lot of their ships because that's what they mainly consist of. We didn't just lose it, they captured some of these. Bastards! Don't let them get away. Recaptured him. Pull back, some of you. I'll remain here with him. Hard-fought naval battle. They're probably going to one of these ports here. That's where they're retreating off to, I believe. Wherever their main fleet is going. Oh, there's plenty more out there. I'm about to engage the Carthaginians over here. The Egyptian's on the way. Brave and reckless man he is. Fort has fallen. Now we can advance to all areas wherever we wish to go. No, no, no. Stop. Here. They took our ships. All of them go over here. We need to kick them out of their port. What's going on up here? Damn it! Move up! The advancement begins. Slowly but surely. Alright, stop. You did well. But the way is clear. Now we need to systematically destroy their navy. You know, our morale is at our best right now. And you're the fleet that lost the heavy ships. See if you can get those back from them, will you? Although we're risking everything here. Oh, and by the way, there you have it. Doesn't look like she proved the charisma one bit, just only once and that's it. Once the entire fleet's in position, capture their ports. There's another. Getting too reckless. Switch back to, they have a habit of using envelopment. Sometimes skirmishing, so use bottleneck. No, skirmishing. Again. Occupy all of this. Don't go to Numidia. Stay in Africa. Then we'll begin our advance towards each and every one of these states. We'll never make it to Karkhedon unless we occupy these first. All present and accounted for. Damn it, all these heavy ships took a beating. We can't storm it. What about this one? No. Can't do it. This naval battle was hard fought. Fortunately, Syracuse has occupied some of the areas. Because it'll save us a bit of time instead of going all the heck way down here. So we need at least a couple of ships to keep watch over them. Let's see what we can do to kick them out. Because I'm not risking all the damaged ships into action. Actually, here's a plan. Nearest port is here. That's unoccupied. Send a cavalry over. Occupy them quick, and then we have a much quicker area to send them. Take a couple of months off to repair them, and then move them on over, then move on this other big fleet to have repairs. So there you have it. See, this is why I'm a strategist in these sort of major wars. But we'll be seeing a lot more problems in the future. It's almost like every single day of Imperator, and it reminds me of World War II in a way. What are you doing out here? They're on their way. Who's gonna have the honor to take it over? It's only level 2 fort here. You move up. We'll cover you. We'll cover each other's backs. Once they get all of this, then watch over. But however, there is an obstacle. And these are many obstacles that has to be dealt with. And there is no shortage of troops over there. Stop bickering, you two. I'll move up a little. About to reach that end here. You continue. They're recruiting newer cohorts, so they're using up some of their manpower to create more troops. But we have not systematically destroyed their navy yet, so they're still dangerous. Another disloyal character, Governor of Phrygia. Disloyalty inspired. Oh no. He's pretty corrupt, but not willing to put him on trial yet. Again, if any part of Phrygia rebels, Alexandros will take care of it. At least he's loyal to the nation, but he doesn't have to be loyal to the throne. Or whoever's the heirs. arrived. Get in there. See, they're ready to engage. Their morale's full, and so are we, but our ships are damaged, and theirs are in repairs. And they can repair faster, especially when they're out on sea, you know? We have the strongest hard-hitting ships, but their ships are more resilient. Fortunately, since they capture our heavy ships, that means they will not have their mobility. Because they've always preferred light and medium ships, but they capture our heavy, so that's going to slow them down. That's to our advantage to catch them up. Stay put. They might come soon. Well! Combined armies. No Carthaginians here. Shoot. Fall back. One more battle for you. You're the best one. We don't even have the full morale yet. That's their best general, so deception. Counter deception with envelopment. Cut to there. We don't know if there's any Carthaginian forces on this island, but we need them. Come on, get in here. We're losing ground. About to lose the supply trains. Reinforcements have arrived. What was that? Oh no. Oh no. Again, that was our transfer that engaged some of their ships while we were on our way. Captured 2 admirals subsequently. Nice to know, but they're about to come here. Damn it. We'll risk losing our entire navy here. No way out of this. And theirs is fresh. This is not good. I mean, the situation on the ground is chaotic, but the naval front, it's getting worse by the... Things are getting desperate here. Okay, we beat them back here. But remember, there's friendly turf if you wish to reorganize. They're engaged. We have the right tactics, but ships are too beaten. will arrive on 19th of January. I don't know if they can hold out. This is me being a pessimist on everything when it comes to fights like these. Reinforcements will arrive soon and we'll beat them back, but we'll have to bring all ships to repairs. There's no way we could beat them all. No, get out of here. There's no way we can beat them all. Withdraw. And I'm not sure if Sardinia is going to be a temporary residence. For once, we are withdrawing because we lost too many ships. They captured some of ours, while we captured a few in return. We didn't lose any of these ships. That's the reason why I did not want to lose any of these. All ships must withdraw for repairs. We can't engage them while we're all damaged like that. Not risking it. But the cavalry is here. Also, stay there for a bit because you captured one of their ships. So our navy's going to be out of action for the year. Almost to a year. See what I mean? So it's going to take 10 months. It's January, so they'll be back in action this November. At least we have the money. And it does take a year to get replacements. Even though they're going to be built in, fortunately, Magna Grecian ports. Yes, they're going to be built in Magna Grecian ports because there's wood resources here. Just good, so it's closer to here. But what other losses do we have to replace? Jeez. By the gods. We need a couple more of them. Even if it's from faraway ports. You think another 10 will do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even though that's going to be come from Abdera. Where we'll get, you know, additional, more heavy ships, which again, strongest fleet of them all. So our navy will be in temporary repairs for about 10 months. And replacement ships will be coming later this year, and if not the next. So our navy will be out of action, but we still have a fast transfer fleet, you know, just in case. If things get too chaotic here and we have to pull out. Where are you going, Mies? Oh, you're disloyal. You're the one with the elephants plotting quietly. We don't have time to plot. Damn it, stick with us. Even though you did lose a lot of troops, which I admit. In fact, keep going to your route. You'll reorganize. Cavalry's here to take the place. Oh, he's gonna die by then. That's it. You're not gonna get any more light infantry out of this. This is 3rd Stratos, which is how much cohorts? Actually, it's not that much. That one's the lowest amount in actuality. Exception of the 1st, which is our oldest army, but okay, do a fine job. You're being replaced now. You'll die out by then. Where are you, by the way? Over here. desperation. City's about to fall. Let him engage. Found a replacement. Restless. Propontic. Disciplined. Which, fortunately, this is a mainly infantry force, so this will help. Yeah, they ain't gonna like it. Even though that's a prominent family. Yeah, he was their family head, but the family head's about to die, so it won't matter. It's gonna take a while for them to reach the port of Luton, which is the closest, safest area we could think of. I don't think Sardinia would be a good place for a temporary residence, despite our original plans. And that one's gonna go wherever it wants to go. But we may receive further assistance by our subjects, if they're willing to throw their bodies this way. Persian Empire has not attacked anyone. Rome is still in rebuilding. What are the relations of the others? We haven't reached to that point yet. We'll look back on it in a bit. Child's turned 16 recently. She's assertive and she's prominent. Fortunately, commerce is going to go up should she begin her rule, as she's picked up a little more charisma and less zeal. She'll manage. If I don't get another son. If I do get a son, then that's going to change everything. And for your future marriage, you should marry a general or something, because high marshal's rather needed. Zeal is fine. But it all depends on age, of course, unless we find a charming young man for you. It was just a skill. Doesn't matter what age. Male's a male. Got it? Let me see. I think we found a man for you. You know, it's a minor character, but it's like, yes, it's low martial and low finesse, but we'll manage. We're a huge country. But the thing is, very high charisma will contribute then to zeal. High zeal means more stability. And when you have a higher charisma, less tyranny. Also, less war exhaustion with zeal. That's another thing that contributes. So that's why I'm thinking it should be Hellenos. But who else? Doesn't matter what age. Very tempting. Or the most evenly balanced. And this man's a researcher. Not a Macedonian, but suffers from inflammation, but once he gets rid of that, it'll be even better. I think we found our candidate here. Which again, matrilineal marriage is how it works. Blustering with excitement, Heraclius summoned to investigate after far too long alone. Has it really been that long? She decided to extend off the marriage to a beautiful young man, Euthydemus of the Megalith dynasty, which is of the Macedonian origin. The envoy reports that the young man Euthydemus almost swooned after receiving the news. Maybe that Heraclea and Euthydemus are an ideal match. Splendid! This range of festivities. He's just a researcher, and he's a friend to the General of 3rd Stratos, who we recently appointed. Good. This was just to ensure the continuance of the future, but at least we're keeping things Hellenistic. No half Anatolians. Otherwise it'll just be a screwy succession. You and your half-sister. So the first thing she's been doing is sponsoring games just to get her popularity up. And over time, no corruption in her heart. She's assertive and prominent, so it'll definitely help in its future. So we got that line of succession secure. Unless I impregnate her, and then we'll get a son, and then everything goes to... Anyways, the war will continue on. This may be a two-parter for this conflict. Without a loss. They're likely gonna come to down here. But we can't know for certain. While we're trying to reorganize Firminius' army. While our navy will be on their way to begin repairs, as they'll be out of action for a year. Because they still haven't arrived at port, but which it'll take 10 months to fully repair the entirety of the navy, and they'll be back in action. Get ready to engage. All they have is archers and cavalry, but we've got everything to devastate them. Not to mention the cavalry skirmish. Fall back. All of you. Especially you. Friendly territory. You gotta reorganize too. Yeah, this counteroffensive has been slow. But the naval front was not good, so for a year, the Carthaginians will have free reign over the seas, thus making transporting armies from one area to another much more difficult. But still, this fleet here will outrun them, but we can't outwit them. So we've taken a couple of knocks, but they're still going to be quite fresh and ready to engage again, so well, we're about to engage them here. This is hills, so we gotta trick them into coming to the hills. Nope, they're on the run. Terrain is to their benefit, but the cavalry will just charge up the hills and we'll be rid of them. What are you doing out here? Provide distraction, I can tell. Starving out, you say? Oh, they are. Because of occupation. Wonder if the Punics feel regret of being occupied by their supposed liberators. We gave them rights, and now this is what they get in return. I mean, we're winning the war so far, but however, it's the only losses we had were those naval battles, especially this one, which wasn't a devastating loss. No, it's just we decided to pull out, go to withdrawal because ships are they're just too beaten up. They're too damaged to even. And because of that, we had a big drop in the war exhaustion. And a part of that was from battles in other areas. Is there a way to indicate how much reinforcements that we'll get in this particular army? I mean, they could tell you this, that 3,000 mod will reach. But we'll be calling upon Hades next month, so we'll have better discipline and we'll be fighting much better than the Carthaginians. Here we go again. This area's about to fall. Soon their war will be over. They're on a move. Pull back. Get away from there. We got him. Again, you're running a very high amount of troops, so it's easier to occupy them faster. This was level 2 fort, this is level 2, 1, and 2, so it'll be easy to get them all down. At the expense of huge numbers of Carthaginians still out there. They all arrived at port, and now they're going to be out of action for a year. And subsequently, the particular Fort Nauticon will be given additional ships. While you've got none at all. No, not like that. It needs territories once you get all the megapolarines. But in actuality, you should wait until all of them are built. So we'll be on the watch. We'll be on stand 2. Here they come. Well, old buddy, this is going to be your last battle. 81 years old. See what you can do. The cavalry will be right there with you, ready to move. They'll be here to assist the rest. Move out. Of course, I'm here, ready to provide infantry support when needed. It's likely going to be up to 60,000. We have enough numbers to beat them back. They'll do fine here. But again, they're force marching. They're on the move. They got cold feet. No, they're coming after me. Well, you better save my ass, boys, because they're coming. Stop. Not fully reinforced, but you may want to get a move on. And I'm sorry, we need you immediately. Wait for their movement to be locked. Move down here. Move. They're using envelopment. Where's the Egyptian? Counter envelopment with shock action. We're losing more than they do every engagement. Getting ridiculous. Okay. That was your last battle, but knowing if there's going to be another replacement, unfortunately, it would be somebody lesser. Such as this man who is rather confident. Oh, and he's about to die too. Due to Negra and inflammation because nobody's been treating him. Lustful, deceitful. Can't risk that. What are you? Cruel. Endowment, infection, information. Nothing to do with Marshall, unfortunately. Guess we need another recruit. Someone to recruit. But the question is who? But the real question is, do we have to find a Hellenic? He's not a member of anything, and he's a sea dog. He would be better if he was an admiral. I may consider bringing him in. He's Hellenic. That's what matters. But look for alternate sources. Like this man. Pegasus. His loyalty to be too high, that means you have to inspire disloyalty again. And look for the subject states. Here's him. Friend of Strategos, Raveldigen. Okay. He's steadfast. 57. In good health. I think we found our man here. So, 2 people to befriend, just to remind ourselves. Him and him. So I can remember who in the future. Because we're about to lose some of our most venerable generals yet. And in order for the Navy to return to action, since we did not have a good time with them. So a sea dog. I mean, we do need good admirals and good generals. But unfortunately the Hellenic League has run out of them. So we have to look for foreign sources. And we're just evenly matched. We'll soon capture another city-state. Then another, and then another. Another, then these 2. And remember, capture these 2 areas and you would control the whole region of Africa. And that's when I will be willing to end this war. So the counteroffensive has been very slow because these Carthaginian armies are very large and we can't, well, chase them all the way there because it's too risky. And that's half their forces that we've engaged. There's a lot more out there. And there's no sign of the Carnutians, which they said to have even more cohorts. And their navy has free reign over the Mediterranean. And we haven't reached a 10 war score, which is when you would begin negotiations, so as our each other's war enthusiasm's high. But we're taking the worst of it, honestly, because every gauging battle, and in fact, technically, we're starting to lose more than they do. And that trend needs to change, and we'll do that very soon. Call on Heracles, increase discipline. We'll fight much better. We don't have to last long in the fight, but with increased discipline, we'll fight better. I'll stay here. Actually, we'll turn up this way. I'll move up here. You can come with me, if you dare. The Egyptian will be to assist us. And this other army, again, they need to be reorganized. It would not be wise to engage in field. But the transport fleet stays. It's per usual. A last supply limit here. There's enough for all of us. As you were. Beware. There's enough supply for all of us here, but unfortunately they're watching over us now. How many ships do they got? 7. No, that's 9. Hey. I know we don't have any good ones anymore, but you're the best one. You can use your ramming tactics, which you'll add a lot of ship damage to these small ones. In fact, move on in. We got something for you. We're about to capture this city. These ships will be kicked out of there, and we'll ram these ships to sink every one of them down. So they don't contribute to the Carthaginian armada of theirs. It looks like Ionia is going to be occupying Sardinia for us. 4 days. Give them 4 days. Got it. Okay. New ships will be on their way to reinforce this fleet. This one's in badly need of refit. Because we lack Tetter, so we need a dozen of them. Oh, that's 3. Dozen of them ordered. And they'll be around at the time when these mega armies will come to bear. And then they'll be back in action. They're almost fully reorganized, these two, giving them another month. We'll be back on the offensive in no time. We're blockading them here, but we're risking ourselves out here, but if the heavy ships that is part of that main Carthaginian fleet does come here, we have the means to outrun them or come to safe port. We'll soon have a safe port. Subject armies. Hang on. No, you got it. Just a thought, but lost it. You're gonna get mauled out there. They're pulling back, likely to be reinforced, and they're going to be a stronger force. This is why we chose not to engage. Well, we'll begin to move on soon. About to receive your last batch of reinforcements. So you can be fully reinforced and we'll be back on the offensive. You're first up. Go over here. About to gauge your ships here. We shall see. Frontal assault. Ram these bastards. Okay, so captured 2 of their ships. We've lost a trireme, which in fact they've captured 1. So they're getting away with it. That matters little. Because 2 Liburnians is worth 1 trireme, so that's a bit of a trade-off. And also we took out the medium ship of theirs. But the bigger one remains. Just to be safe. Move up. We got a level 1 fort, which shouldn't take long. But get ready for another engagement. They're coming around. Salute you. Not confident. We do have the money, and the political influence, and the time to do all of these. Speaking of which... Oh, what was this? It's them. Damn it, fall short. But I believe we're just far from it. They're willing to be a client state, but we need to improve further relations. Same for them. Okay, screw it. Get these 2. Starting with him, you'll be the replacement, but we have to befriend you and bring you over here. We're not going to replace General of the Second Stratos yet. We still got good ones out here. In fact, the Legged army is us, and I'm the one who's going to be the caretaker for them for the time being. It's just the Egyptian will have to watch over for us. Sure. Come on, attack us. We dare you. We're defenseless here. Move up. Here's a couple more damn gold. What's your move? You gonna save the subject of yours? I think it's best to engage it now. We don't know how many more are back there. Ships are being received with reinforcements, and by spring, we hope by spring, we'll be in action again for blockades, reconnaissance, and engaging enemy fleets. We're not at a stalemate here. It's just we're trying to bide our time. We can provide support when we engage them. They stay. We'll engage all of these, and we'll be there for them to provide infantry and light cavalry support while we're trying to get a replacement over here. And it's likely after this war, we're going to send an army over there to stop that rebellion over in Colchis region. So, move in now. All of you. You stay there. Oh, hell. trying to make sure they don't go anywhere. That's the idea we're going for here. We'll engage and let the Egyptian be the deciding factor. Hang on. Ship got sunk on our way. This bastard. Hey. What are you? Engage him. Stop him from destroying that supply route. Battle's started. We got the right tactic against them. Where's the Egyptian? Correct. Oh. We'll support the rest of you. What else? There goes another megapolarine. These are raiders, mind you. Our ship didn't get lost. They got away with it. So we did lose one megapolarine, but this one just narrowly escaped, going back to port. Smart move, perhaps. It'll slow him down. See clearly. Get in here. Let me see. Here's the combat. Okay. About to engage him. Captured 2 ships. That takes care of that. Oh, it's still going on its original route. Good. So it's currently in repair zone. No, it's already decided on its direction. We'll go back to port immediately. So we took care of that little business. And now, now there's your supply route of friendly ships. This path here. Reinforcement. Meanwhile... Another Celto-Iberian. Why do Carthaginians have Celto-Iberians instead of Punics running an army for them? You did well. Stay here. Pull back. Cavalry, pull back. New replacement here. How many of them are there? Oh yeah, I forgot about him, but he's not a general anymore. Now the Pontic, another Anatolian. Possible civil war because governor of Macedonia is disloyal. Are you the governor? What gives? Extorting territory. Show the bickering. Oh, look at the threshold, 17, and then just barely above it. Oh, it's that family. We'll provide them with something. I got an idea. If I was gonna bribe somebody, it'll probably be you, because you have a reasonable power base. So it'll be enough for the time being. Take that off. Getting old. Move up. Oh, there's a fort up there. Now we gotta deal with that soon. There's enough room for all of us here. Now, maintenance is going to be a real issue. Liberating Karkhedon would help the economy. No forts here. Calm down, will you? One's a level 2 fort. That'll be one more. And then it'll open our way towards Karkhedon. We gotta take down this fort. Maybe we'll be back in action soon. We'll do fine, so send this for once. How many friends do I have? Talking about myself. There's room for one more. If you're going to be looking for another general, or potentially befriend a ruler who is... Oh no, the aggressive expansion goes down, so it's likely proven they should not be away. We have to find another High Marshal character. I believe that'll be the best option. And I gotta find some little job for that scorned family, which is easy. You, out of here. But unfortunately, oh, there's plenty of minor characters, you could just kick them out. Is there any of the family members are good with anything? This man. Here. What? Guess they need another. He was from that wrong family. It says Europa. He was from Europa. That's a subject. You got the wrong one. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. You got plenty of family members in prominent positions. You got research. Oh, researchers. Why don't you think of that? Either that or this generation, this family are some of the less talented people we've ever seen. I mean, some of you serve as generals. But unfortunately, most of you are just... Here's one. There you go, problem solved. That'll solve everything. Wait for the last batch of reinforcements to arrive, then we'll get the Navy moving. And that one's gonna go wherever it wants to go, but at least it'll provide us reconnaissance, that fool. Who's got low morale? Reorganize. When this last city's fallen, then we have free range, including taking out that fort, but we also got to take out that army back there. And soon. Because if we get there, we'll be isolated. There's 2 damaged ships from this fleet, but I don't think that's much of a problem. Actually, it is. Just triremes from earlier's engagement. Some nice hits from over there. While they continue to raid Sardinia and take cities, thus lowering... When you occupy the enemy cities, that would lower their manpower reserves a bit. So we're in for a long haul. I'm sending you 3. No, you 4. Pull back. These 4 armies here are to engage them over here. Well, we'll see too if we could bring up this Anatolian man over here. By September, the Navy will be sent out to the action. Stand still. About to crush him. We got him. Really maul them. Head back here because high supply limit. You ought to be over there. I'll be back up here in those hills. Alright, move out. Start hunting for enemy ships. Loyalty is not greater than 70. This is the last time, alright? last man that we're recruiting. And what is his purpose? Potential replacement for, what are you again? The Sea Dog. Okay. I think it should be for, this sort of fleet, because the old man's going. This is to increase ship capture chance. Because this is the, lesser navy compared to the others. So. You're in. So we figured out our moves here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to actually cut this episode. We've run out of time here. But tune into the next episode, which will see part 2 of this continuation of this Greco-Punic War, where, based on the trends here, the Navy will be back in action, and if we see the Carthaginian fleet, we'll engage them, and we'll be in a much better position to control the seas. And soon, the road to Karkhedon will be open again, and subsequently take over 2 more city-states that are subjects to Carthage, and then taking over more of Africa. I don't know if Sicily will be included in this package, but I highly doubt it, because of that fortress there, which we can send 1 army over there to take it out. That, and also, I have not impregnated her yet. And, still in good health. I got plenty more years, despite my very slow gain of health. And our daughter, Aurelia, may be the future ruler of the Hellenic League. It's already been 3 years of war, and there are many more engagements to come. As our enthusiasm is starting to get on our side, but it's starting to get in theirs. But this war's already been deadly, and it's going to get more deadlier in the next episode, which you'll join us for it. But until then, so long for now.